Hi guys, so what's been going on? The gearbox on the GTI decided to fail. I thought it was the thrust bearing, but it wasn't. This no longer turns. The gearbox I put on it, it was freely moving. This one is just stuck. I'd drive along, it would clunk and clatter. So something's broke up, especially in the lower gears. It was really noisy. The thrust bearing had broke away, which is what I thought it was. But oh well. Yeah, I had a replacement off a car that had done 100,000. So hopefully it's all right. I'll be focusing my attention back on the red Escort. Now that's done. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, first job, get the thermostat out, which is down here. So this has got to come off. I've got a new thermostat. That's my first job. Right, that's the thermostat fitted. I've never seen one with that clip holding it in place before, but it's not going anywhere. Don't know if I fitted it right. I think I have. Cleaned all this end up, all this side up, ready for the gasket. So I'll put a little bit of silicone this side and that side of the gasket and refit. Okay, so I've rebolted it back to the engine, the housing. Remember to clean the engine where it bolts onto, all the grease, old gasket, old silicone. Remember to clean that all off. All I used was this on a cloth, basically, and a bit of degreaser. This is the old thermostat. Not looking too healthy, in all honesty. So that's for the bin. Don't really want to put any water through it until that silicone's dried. I'll probably get the heat gun and just warm it up slightly. I'm not going to flush the system out because the water pump's got to come off yet anyway, so I'm just going to top it back up with water, especially considering the weather's warming up a little bit now, so it's not going to freeze. But there'll still be some, obviously, in the block, in the rad, some antifreeze. That's what's come out of it. So it wants a flush, but I'll do that when the water pump comes off. Yeah. Looks like there's a brand new air filter in there as well. Okay, so what have I been up to in the last probably 8 hours on the car? Put a new door handle as the last one broke. There's a little clip somewhere here that broke off. It's a replacement handle by JP Group. It doesn't line up 100%, but it feels very, very tight. I had to play around with some Mark 6 locks to see if I could get them to fit. They don't. And I've been sorting out some of the electrical problems. So, all of these soldered and shrink wrapped. Same for these. I know it's full of electrical gremlins, so I may as well do the ones that I know of before moving forward. Ow. To the front, I gave up with the Morettes. They are in need of full restoration. So I managed to get some XR3 IRS lights. Nothing's bolted on permanently. I'm still finding electrical gremlins. I know one side of the headlights, so I think it's that side works, that side doesn't. and I've only wired these up for this part on main and high beam. Should be fine for the MOT, I don't know. Let me know if you know. Because the longer lights work off a 3-pin plug, and the standard lights work off a square plug. Yeah, shame about the paint. It's just going to be a wreck for now. Get an MOT on it, I can always paint it again. Something unusual I want to show you. If I put it in reverse, ignition is off. The reversing light's on. So I have no idea what that's about. It's probably fuse box. Anybody that knows these Mark 5s knows the fuse boxes are temperamental. It does, however, start very well. Replicator doesn't work, so I've got to find one of those. Handbraker's reading is on when it's not. So I don't know what that's all about. Like I said, loads of electrical gremlins. Probably doesn't help not having things connected though, in all honesty, so that's what I'm on now. Right, decided to take the fuse board off. I think this is at fault. So, I've got to make sure I know exactly where everything's going back, including these little sort of dead connectors. All the fuses, none of the fuses are gone. So I'm going to take the board apart and look for any dry joints, resolder them. I did find a new one on eBay, £220. That's not happening. So I'm going to see if I can repair this one. Okay guys, I've got the board apart. Probably took 10 minutes to get out the car and take apart in total. I've since spent about 15-20 minutes going through each of the contacts. So testing continuity, there to there, there to there, so on and so forth. It seems good. There's no obvious burns. There's no obvious cracking solder. So the board, I don't think is a problem. Maybe now a bad earth on the car somewhere is the problem for the headlights. In all honesty, this looks one of the cleanest I've ever seen. So I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to swap the relays in case one of those has gone bad. Yeah, but I'm going to leave this. Looks good. Okay guys, so the fuse box is back in place. I've took the dash back out, took some of the wires in nice and neatly. So behind there, you know, I've cable tied the wires, especially the sub and stereo wires. I'll try and get the wires on that side next. Just tuck them all behind nice and neatly, clip them in. Yeah, still got the problem with the headlight. So the fuse box looked absolutely fine, the relays look fine. That headlight works, that headlight does not. Also, when I put side lights on, this comes on. So side lights should work just on these. So I don't know what's going on there. This dipped beam comes on with the side lights. No light on this side. Dip beam with the side lights. Yeah. In fact, I'll show you. Side lights. That one's as it should be. That one's as it should be, but that shouldn't be. So now I'll put dipped beam on. So this is dipped. Nothing on that side. That one looks, you know, right at this stage. And full beam. So that one works on full beam, that one works on full beam. Earth maybe. If you've got any ideas, let me know. That concludes this video, so thank you very much guys.